Ladies and gentlemen, Ebro in the morning, Laura Styles, Rosenberg,
Yeah.
Bronson, Alchemist.
Woo-hoo! Hip-hop on a Monday. What?
Whoa. But Bronson's not up here just talking about rap, though. We will get into some hip-hop talk.
Yeah,
but
man,
you got something else happening that's
Everything.
bigger than, I don't want to say bigger than rap, but bigger than just rap.
Exactly.
What's happening today?
You know, we're here to promote Fuck That's Delicious. It's an incredible show that started, say last year sometime when a good friend of mine, Tom Gould, came back from his deportation from America. And it was actually the beginning of the Eminem tour. He came back, we started filming stuff out there, and it was just, we were calling it something else, and it was just captivating. Me eating, seeing me dive off of like boats.
Exquisite vacations and great food.
Exactly, but a humble human.
Yeah.
A good blue-collar guy, a Queens guy.
Queens guy.
You know what I mean?
And you have Alchemist with you. Do you consider yourself a foodie too?
Pass him that mic.
Definitely not.
Okay, so
So that works out because
Oh,
you need somebody
wow.
that's not just food
do you have an open mind though? Like when he
Yes.
introduces you to like, hey, try some of this, whatever whale blubber or like
Yeah,
weird snails.
I'm
Are you-
hesitant, but I'm open-minded.
truth.
Yeah, I'm
Is he
kind of
lying?
a villain.
Listen, there you go.
But not on purpose. I just keep it real. Some things is just not very palatable for me.
So, Al, was there a moment in Fuck That's Delicious where he's eating something and he's like, yo, this is pretty fucking good. And you're like, no, it's fucking disgusting. Get the fuck out of
For
here.
sure. But
Well-
I actually tried it.
Oh, okay.
But I just kept it real. 'Cause some
Specifically-
shows that people, everybody's, oh, this is amazing. And, if I don't like something,
It's shit.
I don't like it.
Specifically in Paris.
Yes.
What was it in Paris?
We went to a cheese shop, and the guy kept on bringing out the most ridiculous, funky cheeses that were known to man. And I was enjoying it. I loved it. Mayhem Loren loved it. But this guy,
he got all teary-eyed and queasy.
Smells.
he takes a
Mayhem,
sip
step
of
in, step in
he
here,
takes
Mayhem
a little
Lorenzo.
sip of,
Step in.
like Mayhem said, he takes a little sip of wine and he makes a little face. He's like, ugh, how can you make that face and you've done Mob Deep beats? People get stabbed to your beats. It's all good, right?
Mayhem, how was the cheese? How was the funky Paris
I
cheese?
like the cheese.
Talk
What's
into
on
the
point?
microphone.
I wish I had some of the cheese right now, to be honest. I skipped breakfast. I ran out here.
The way you leaned in was uncomfortable.
I got a mean lean.
He's a known blocker, this guy, man. He's a hoverer. He'll just stand there and he'll just, he's a very large man.
He just leans over cats.
Yeah.
So Viceland is a new channel. I think they turned the History 2 channel into
Yep.
Viceland was the
Yep.
story.
H2 is now Viceland. It launched today, 6 a.m. It's been going on since then. Our show is slated to go at Thursdays at 10. Prime spot, cursing, whatever.
Really? They don't edit it. They leave it the same as online.
It's going to be edited for the daytime. Then you're going to be able to see all kinds of craziness after,
So the
on
Thursday
night.
10 o'clock, though, will have the curses and
Yep.
everything. So how exciting is this, though? This went from, like, a fun idea, taking your passion, your side passion outside of music, and now you're sort of one of the, if not the main stars of what is a new channel. Like, there's potentially a lot that this could lead to.
Absolutely. And not only that, this is a new type of television. Yeah, it's a travel type of thing, but it's never really been mixed with successful music. You know what I mean? There's been weirdos that do it, but it's just not been somewhat mainstreamish. You know what I mean?
And I would even say credible.
Well,
like it's
that,
not like
exactly credible. So
Yeah.
what we're doing is we're trailblazing for people now. You see everyone wanting to do something with food in the hip hop scene, and it feels good. At the end of the day, I work hard, man. People don't know what type of stuff goes into doing music, TV, shooting all types of things, Like,
Well, how does that feel? So at one point, Bronson did me a favor. I was working on a TV thing. It ended up being unfortunately a pilot that's on the cutting room floor somewhere.
Wait, I have a story about this.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at the Dave Chappelle show, and I was sitting right in back of Spike. Spike turns to me, oh, I saw the thing you did with Peter Rosenberg that Ratner produced. I loved it. And since then, me and Spike are cool.
So it actually did have a
I
payoff.
saw him at the Knick game. I was sitting behind him at the Knick game, too, and he shows love every time.
All right, so boom, everything has a little payoff somehow.
Something
That's
good
great.
came out of
How did
it.
it work out for you?
Nothing. I
Ain't
didn't.
got nothing.
I mean, Spike likes me, but he
It
already.
was fun, though.
But it was fun.
was a good
but,
time.
but the point is this: so Bronson was my guest, right?
Yeah.
And we were dealing with annoying dickhead producers, not my boy Ratner, other people who were annoying, and we had to learn. It was a process, right? And that was the beginning. Now, Bronson, you're the guy who's hosting and having to redo the shit, and like, there's a lot of bullshit. People look at it, it looks like you're just doing it totally on the fly, and a lot of it is, but there's a lot of extra work that goes into TV.
I oversee everything. I'm a crazy stickler for I don't know, just certain things bother me. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to that. If something bothers me, I'm gonna go nuts. I just, there's so many man hours that go into this stuff. Television, you guys know, you've done the show here. But I oversee it all, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so entrenched in it.
hands-on.
I have to be because it's my baby. It's my baby, and I can't let it get from where it was to be something that it's not supposed to be.
Is this the hardest you've worked in your life? Even prior to being in music?
Nah, it's still incredibly fun. This is not really
Got
hard
it,
work.
got
It's just hard work after the fact. You know, the people that have to put everything together, the editing and the color correction and the voicing, the voice work and all that stuff. You have to, all those people are the most intricate part of this.
The characters that are your friends, because
Yep.
these are your actual friends.
Yep.
Now getting to see them, you've watched the edits. Have you guys seen the edits too? Yeah. Did you guys realize that you were these characters before you actually? Because sometimes
that's a great question.
sometimes
shit.
now you see yourself, you're like,
Whoa,
oh shit.
no.
Did you guys talk before?
Not
this?
at all.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, listen, when we shoot the show, it's like really off the cuff. Because like I'm on tour with him, I'm DJing for him.
Right.
So a lot of the time, I don't even think about it. The cameras are rolling. The editors work the magic. You know how it goes. Like, they can edit it in a lot of different ways. So we saw the shows. I was seeing it. And then when the show finally came out, the first episode.
Wait, you were loving it. Oh,
Loved
man,
it.
it's crazy. I got to show my mother.
Then I saw it and I was like, yo, am I mad all the time? I'm a funny guy.
Mad best friend.
Nah,
He's
but-
reading the comments. Never read the YouTube comments
Oh,
unless
don't
you're
get
ready.
it.
Nah, you know, I'm a grown, you know, we've been in
Think
this game
about
a
the
long time.
things
I don't
they
do that.
say to me.
I don't read the comments for that. I saw it the way everybody else would see it now that it's out. Because, you know, I'm behind the scenes. You guys know I do music.
But you're so not an angry guy. You're actually one of those
This
people.
is my point.
When you see out, it's always like, hey,
listen.
it's good vibes.
Well,
Okay, but at that particular moment in time, on this trip, that was him.
Oh, he had enough.
No, just on, but it's different every time. He has it was an introduction to his character.
what about Mayhem? Mayhem,
Oh,
you
Mayhem.
seen-
This, Mayhem comes everywhere with
I
me.
mean-
This is my best friend for almost 20 years now. So, this guy's a character, and
I have some ways.
he has ways about him that I find.
What are these
he's a very
ways?
peculiar individual. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know what he is? I'm sorry, hold on. He's like the Beast from Marvel. He's just humongous, very intellectual, and awkward at times.
Yeah.
But he's
but
the
a
man.
genuine heart.
One of the best
Genuinely
ever.
awkward. Basically, it's like I've been training my whole life to eat on a professional level for no reason. So now it all makes sense, Things are just falling into
Dreams
place.
come true, man.
I'm here. I'm gonna get that Emmy before the Grammy.
But it's pretty cool for Mayhem. Like Mayhem, who makes great music, but it's like the definition of New York underground music. It's cool because you now get to have this fun and sincere marketing platform for your music without having to sell out your music. You keep your music exactly what it is, and people get to fall in love with the person because they see you on the show.
That's right.
So now, hip hop talk time. Make sure you check out Fuck That's Delicious. Viceland launched today. Alchemist walks in, starts handing out 45s.
I mean, don't act like he's loose with them because these are tight. I've been on him for a while about these, so I don't want people out there watching to go, "Oh, Al's just throwing these out." No.
So you must have put Ray Sremmurd on some of these beats
Oh,
after the
yeah,
way
I-
you came after me over the Ray Sremmurd
I
thing
might
on
have to
social.
put that one on a 45.
You
man.
you might have
heard
to.
it.
Have
Wait,
to.
you really did a record with Ray?
One of them.
Yeah.
Sremmurd. I think it was Sremmurd.
Was it Sway?
Nah,
Was
nah,
Sway
nah,
Lee
Jimmy,
or
Jimmy,
it
Jimmy,
was Slick?
Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy, Jimmy.
No, they're
Shout out to
talented
Mike Will.
kids.
They're
They're talented
great
kids,
man.
yeah.
They're great. I was just busting your chops.
No, I'm here for me.
Of course.
I don't even look at YouTube. I mean, you're worried about YouTube comments? Imagine what they say about me.
You have no idea. Oh, most of the time I have to stop him from being a troll. I'm like, stop entertaining
Because I jump
people.
right in.
Stop.
I jump right in. What y'all want to do? Let's do it.
But here's
Let's
the question,
go.
Ebro.
Let's go.
The question I have for you, flipping the interview on you. You say you love it and you're here for this, but everyone has feelings. And after reading, like I'll say, it's so funny. And then after I read like 10 comments that are like, I know Rosenberg's girl's getting fucked. By the 20th time, I'm like, man, y'all really hate me.
I don't read
Fucking
them,
by LeBron James.
but I don't look at them. I've never read a YouTube comment that we've had, except you guys when you share them
Like,
to me.
yeah,
I never
that's
read
the
them.
only
But I
time.
will say the only thing in the Ray Sremmurd thing that it hurt me because I like the kids. And they're young and they're kids, right? And it wasn't about them, it was about Complex. And it was about them. I was like, really, guys putting this album at number 3, like, stop it. But then they wanted action, so I'm gonna give you action. You want action? Let's go. Like, I'm
No pun intended.
yeah. Ghostface. I know this hurt. Speaking of pain, right? And not in a
never
physical
pain,
sense,
yeah. There's
but
never.
like as somebody that you're a fan of rap,
Yeah.
like you never intended for that to be that.
Honestly, it was unfortunate.
Yeah.
I feel like the dudes brought me on there not in the right light. You know what I mean?
And this is on ESPN.
Yeah, with the and I felt they brought that out.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I've obviously praised him many times. He's a great
Many
guy.
times.
And we
Great
all
dude,
love him.
Great musician. Everything.
I watched that moment and I knew what happened. I know those guys. They like rap. Max used to really love rap. He was a rapper himself, but
That's comical.
which is very comical. I have the record, by the way. And they,
I didn't know.
but they're removed from it. So you are relatively new to them, right? So they busted out the comment that a lot of people said when they first heard Bronson 5 years ago, which is like, oh, he sounds like Ghostface.
Yeah,
And then
but I heard like 30 different things. You hear all the great rappers I'm compared to. So whatever, pick one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And it just went too long, and I
go.
could tell I was like, oh, this is dragging on way too long. And I could see when it got irritating to you.
It was on national television, man. I just,
You felt like they was playing you.
I should have went at them instead. I kind of, I made the wrong.
misstep.
You fell for that
exactly.
troll.
misstep.
And I don't usually do that. I pride myself in being very,
We're all human, bro.
exactly.
When I saw it, in some ways, he knew that because you guys already have a relationship, and for the public and the people hitting him like, yo, this dude's coming at you, da-da-da, you got to say something. And you know how artists get gassed by their crew around them sometimes to get up and say something, and they may not have cared when it first happened.
Yep.
I think in some ways he knew if he did it that way, with I think it was Teddy Pendergrass
Yeah,
was playing.
okay.
It would be
and
a
all
little
that,
tongue-in-cheek.
You would see it and be like, I see what's happening here. It's not completely him,
What he did was he got me back for whatever he felt I did,
Right.
and it worked. And that's that.
Have you talked to him yet?
No, I talked to him earlier and just, I apologized, obviously, and that was that. And then that came out while I was overseas. But, these types of things happen. It doesn't matter.
Well, and that's
Life
why I
is
said
life,
hurt
man.
in some
Yeah.
ways, because I know even with Rosenberg, right, we've all had missteps. Even me with the Ray Sremmurd thing. I love Mike Will. I love Ray Sremmurd.
Yeah.
But if we're going to go rounds, I love 50 Cent. 50 Cent just went at me on Friday. That's
See,
my
but
guy.
listen, I'm not going to go back and forth because I didn't mean it in the
Right,
first
right,
place.
right,
If
right.
it was just, if I meant it, it would have been, we would have been going at it, right?
But that's why I said the hurt, because even with Rosenberg, like the Chuck D thing,
Yeah.
right? Rosenberg sincerely was like, yo, I didn't, like, these are people that we love.
And you were
Like, we
talking
love
on
them.
camera all the time. Sometimes
Yeah.
things get.
It's hard when
just-
when you're on TV a lot or you're on camera a lot, things get said. But anyways, I'm glad to hear that's how you feel about it. I still want to, at some point, I want to get you guys together. I think there could be a great moment.
Yeah,
That
you're gonna play the matchmaker.
I think I might have. I'm the perfect guy to
Listen.
play that matchmaker. I mean,
Bottom line, I feel like I've been dealt a lot of that, but it doesn't matter because you overcome that. It's not like it's just halted me from anything in my career. I've had incredible years so far.
But you're in a great space, and you got this great program.
I'm always
and-
in a great space.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It can't be broken mentally. I just feel like you get dealt a bad card because of the climate of hip hop today. They're not used to hearing somebody that's actually rapping. And if it's reminiscent of people who rap well, then that's that.
But that's love, too, in some
exactly.
ways. That's
and
love.
I'm gonna continue doing exactly what I do because that's me.
what's by the way, the word is you're back in the lab.
I have stupid stuff, man. Holy shit.
Other than Al, what we doing?
My man Knowledge, who, he's been placed on a couple of joints.
Yeah.
He's young up and coming dude, incredible. This dude Budgie from London, Buck Wild, DITC, Party Supplies, of course. Al. I keep it,
Clicked up.
organic, man.
Any
I don't
hair?
want-
What about Harry? No Harry?
I don't know. We're gonna see about that.
We'll see?
Yeah, we'll see.
Young fraudulent?
Yeah, we'll see. Apparently I'm supposed to be working with Salam Remy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
listen.
dope.
Listen. I'm ready.
Action Bronson, it's always a blessing to see you. Mayhem,
Yes,
I know
sir.
you working on projects as well.
Yeah,
I
what's
know
up,
you got
Mayhem?
things
What you got
coming.
out right now?
Yeah, I'm throwing out a project on Fool's Gold Records in about a month. Piatto d'Oro, which means a plate of gold in Italian. That's what I'm hitting y'all with.
Okay, of
Flawless
course.
material. And that's that. I got Al on it. Production by Al. Large Pro, DJ Muggs, Fraud. Got my man Bronson all over it. Rock, Hologram, you know?
You got Rock on there?
Yeah, come on. I work in the same circle too, man. I
Of
keep
course.
it real close knit.
And Alan, what do you have? What are these other two? So the one he gave me, the green one he gave me is already sold
Can
out.
you hip hop nerds explain to people who aren't quite as nerdy and on the inside why these things are so hard to come by? Why they're so hard to make now? These are for you young people watching. These are known as
Records.
45.
These are 45s.
They're records.
I mean,
and they're very hard to come by now because
they take forever to make. It's like always backed up at the plants for whatever reason. They just can't get it together, but it takes like 2 months to make them.
Is that because a lot of
Wow.
plants closed down back when
Yeah.
CDs obviously decimated vinyl and then MP3s decimated CDs?
Yeah, and then now CDs is kind of going away, but vinyl
Those are rare
somehow.
songs.
Yeah, vinyl's
Yeah,
up.
it's on its way
CDs
back.
are down.
Because it has a value. It's like something you could hold and save. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's dope.
It's
like
a collector's piece.
yeah,
That's
if-
what it is.
Yeah.
Sounds great, looks dope. So he made these so the first one he put out is an original version of Hoover Street by Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one version is the album version, correct? And then the
no,
other
no, there's no album version. This is just
Oh, it's just
original
instrumental.
I'm
All right.
just doing like joints that are off the side. Like I did a joint with Mac Miller and Migos. I'm throwing that out.
Oh, you're gonna put that out too?
Yep.
MC8
Bronson
and
got some
Spice
crazy shit we're
One.
about to put out.
That's my favorite song right there.
MC8 and Spice
incredible.
One, bro.
Play it right now.
I got him in the studio, and we
Two
I said, let's
songs?
do 2 songs. It's just like to
That's
that
so
era
dope,
now.
man.
Just doing
Yo,
what you
Ebro's
want.
eyes lit up. Like
That's for that's for us, man.
and then
Yeah.
you
So
got
excited.
and then you have my man Blue.
Yeah, Blue and a couple other people there. It's really just loose joints, 45s, 500 pieces each. If you get them, you get them. Songs are putting out on SoundCloud for free. I'm just starting a series.
Hey yo, and if
Craft
you're
singles.
if you're young out there, they're actually making players now, dope players. I got one
Yeah.
from Empire, like the Empire TV show. I
Yep.
got the Nas Hennessy joint. Opens up. You got the RCA jacks in the back and the MP3 where you can record from
Put it
vinyl
right
to
on
your
there.
MP3 and. So if you out here and you're interested in what's happening with vinyl, you can get some dope record players
Sure.
now. You don't have to be getting Technique 1200s. You can actually get some inexpensive, dope little.
And this is just fun. It adds a little. Like, here's the thing: if you're gonna throw it up on SoundCloud anyway for the world to share,
That's what I'm
Why
doing.
not press up 500 pieces? And these are now gonna become amazing collector's items that no one could get. They'll
Right.
be worth a lot of money. It's just fun.
Rosenberg, you've been collecting how long now? Like you
Vinyl?
Yeah, no,
These are
what? No, but
45s.
these 45s.
Vinyl for 20 years, 45s for 2.5, almost 3 years already.
But in that 3-year span, you've told me that even what is it, Record Store Day? What is
Yeah,
that?
Record Store Day. Record Store Day is an awesome thing they now do twice a year, where all these labels, indie and big, re-release and release new content on vinyl. The problem is because those plants have been so many have been closed and there's so few. Now that the labels love Record Store Day, the plants are backed up all year just pressing for Record Store Day
But
to
we got
get
a
the
Fuck
vinyl
That's
done.
Delicious special
Wait,
thing
speaking
that
to
we're
the mic,
doing.
go ahead, go
We
ahead.
have a Fuck That's Delicious special thing we're doing that will probably release on vinyl soon too. So
An album,
to go with the show,
Like a
we're working
special
on a lot of
soundtrack?
music for the show.
little soundtrack.
You know, the
Tight.
show's popping.
Come on, man. We got to make everything integrated.
Bundle
Come
it
on.
up, bundle it up.
Bundle.
Bronson, real quick.
Bundle.
Lastly, what is your weed regiment these days? Are you still dabbing?
Yes.
Are you-
Not the dance, not the dance.
No.
but that's still your preferred method.
Well, yeah, I'm doing a little bit of everything. A little bit of smoking, a little bit of eating some edibles, a little bit of huffing.
What's huffing?
When you shoot it in your ass.
No, you're not.
Nah, just fucking smoking weed, good weed, smoking the good oil.
That's what they meant by huffing
Edibles.
and post. I was
Huffing
wondering
and
where
post.
that got popping.
Nah, actually huffing is like this. I forgot the tooting. Tooting is what you
Tooting's
mean.
up the ass. There you go.
Yeah.
And how's the health game going these days?
Health is in good health.
Are you what's your weight? How many pounds are you down?
I mean, I was down about 50. Now I'm up about 20.
So you're down 30 total,
Yep.
but you lost 20.
But I put strength on.
You gained back strength.
Remember what I talked about my explosion?
Yes,
It's back.
you need to have the explosiveness.
You got
Back.
explosiveness?
Come on, the NFL Combine is now.
Oh,
I
you've been
gotta
inspired.
train, man.
You've been
You kidding
inspired.
me?
Yo, so wait, a lot of your injury was hernia related, which
Yeah.
was lifting related.
Yeah.
So how are you overcoming that to make sure you don't tear the hernia again?
Crossfitting, just straight jump roping and body weight stuff. I'm done with the weights. I've lifted all the goddamn heavy weights. I'm over it.
There's no need to lift
Mayhem,
weights.
you're
I'm
still out
over
here
it.
slinging fucking
Slinging iron.
675-pound squats.
Nah, I'm a mess. This show is ruining me. I can't even fit half my clothes. I was looking for something to throw on today. Yo, Vice, we need a gym membership with this contract.
Yo, give it up. Fuck That's Delicious on
Yeah.
Viceland.
Yo,
Yeah.